welcome to Geeking Out with MellyMel. I'm Melissa. Today's video is really special because I feel like it's going to allow me to share a little bit more about me with you guys. I was invited to take part in the Disney YouTubers Celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. This was created by Christine over at Magic Wishing Starr, and we have several Disney YouTubers taking part in this collaboration, and I'm just very touched and very happy that I was invited to take part. As some of you guys might know, I was born and raised in Puerto Rico. I lived in Puerto Rico for about 26 years, and I have been living in New Jersey for a little over 10 years now. Now, growing up in Puerto Rico, I mainly listened to boy bands like Hanson and Backstreet Boys, but I also listen to some Spanish music. And in today's video, we're all going to be sharing a little bit about the music that we grew up listening to, some of our traditions and dishes, and just really anything that we want to share that is really part of what made us who we are now as Hispanic Disney YouTubers. So starting with music, like I said, I was mainly influenced by Hanson, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, but I also loved Menudo. But I feel like I was too young to enjoy the original Menudo, so it wasn't until Menudo got revamped as MDO that I really became a fan. MDO's concert was actually my very first concert ever. I went with my mom. And I had met some of the Menudo members before. For my senior talent show in high school, we had 2 ex-Menudo members be judges, and I actually had a picture from when I was in high school with 2 of those members. Yep, that was me in high school. I was 16 years old. I was a senior. And I know one of these members is Ruben Lopez, but I forget which one is the other one. Now, this picture was taken back in 2001, 2002. And they had been part of Menudo in like the early 90s. So in the early 2000s, I was a really hardcore MDO fan, and I actually went to my very first in-store just to see them. So if you guys remember the in-store events where when you would go to a music store and they would have an artist or a group there signing autographs and taking pictures, and you would just wait in line so you can see your favorite artist there. So I did that with MDO, and I took several pictures, and I remember I had this one picture on my nightstand with my little cheetah print picture frame, and somehow that picture frame made its way here to New Jersey, so I found it recently. So let me show you. So this is that infamous cheetah print picture frame that I had when I was younger, and those are some of the MDO members that I had like the biggest crush on. One of my favorite songs that MDO had at the time was Te Quise Olvidar, and I feel like that was like such a mega hit in Puerto Rico. And I recently watched some of the MDO music videos, and I was just belting out the notes, singing along and talking about music. For my senior year in high school, we had Michael Stewart, who is a really popular salsa singer. He was the one who was in charge of all the entertainment for our senior prom. And something that is a little interesting is that in Puerto Rico, it is really common for your family to go with you to the senior prom. So when I went to my senior prom, I went with my mom, my dad, and my younger brother, and that's what everybody else did. Everybody else had their family there, so senior prom was more of a family event. And here is a picture from my senior prom next to Michael Stewart, the salsa singer. So yep, that's little old me during my senior prom with Michael Stewart, the salsa singer. Now, talking about music some more, I also used to love the Barrio Boys, or Barrio Boys, which I guess would be like a Spanish take on the Backstreet Boys, but they were so cool. And it's actually through them how I found Selena, because Selena did a collaboration with them called Donde Quiera Que Estés. And I remember seeing the music video and thinking that she was just so cool, that she was the coolest, because I loved that video. And I remember singing along, Donde Quiera Que Estés, something like that. I know that's horrible, but that is just part of my childhood. Talking about songs that I really like, I really love Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano. Now, this is my all-time favorite Christmas song because I feel like this song has broken barriers, like the language barrier. This song is so popular worldwide. Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. So yeah, I am not the best singer at all, but I love this song. And for those of you that didn't know, Jose Feliciano is a Puerto Rican singer-songwriter. When I found out that he wrote that song and that he is the one who we listen to all the time around Christmas time, I just felt so proud to be Puerto Rican, and I was just like, wow. Every time it's Christmas time, there's a piece of me out there that gets so excited every time I hear Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano. I just love that song. And now we're transitioning into traditions. Christmas traditions. A lot of what we do is centered around food. So for the holidays, for Christmas, in Puerto Rico, we typically eat arroz con gandules, which is yellow rice with pigeon peas, pernil, which is pork, and we also have morcilla, which is blood sausage. And I know it sounds questionable, but it is oh so good. We also have pasteles, which is like I guess like a Puerto Rican take on tamales, and we also make coquito, which is the Puerto Rican version of eggnog. So it is not as thick and it has a coconut flavor to it, and it is just oh so good. I typically make coquito the week of Thanksgiving, and that lasts us for a while. It does have some rum in it, and I just really love the holidays because I look forward to all this amazing food. And not only food, but there's just some really cute traditions that I remember. I remember always writing letters for Santa Claus, and I would put them under the tree. But not only do we celebrate Christmas with Santa Claus, but we also celebrate Three Kings Day, or El Día de los Reyes Magos, which is on January 6th. It's something that as an adult I still celebrate. When I was younger, my mom would always have us gather grass and put it inside an empty shoebox, and we would put that under the bed. So basically we were leaving grass for the camels because the Three Kings would come on January the 5th at night. They were passing by, we would just leave them grass, and then as a thank you they would leave us presents. So that's something that my mom would always have us do, just gather some grass clippings, put them inside an empty shoebox, and then put that under the tree. And then on January 6th, we would see that the boxes were empty and we had some presents from the Three Kings. So it is such a lovely tradition, and it just really captures how innocent kids are, and it's just a really, really, really cute tradition. Some of you guys might know Spanish is my first language, and I really love how Disney is incorporating more of the Hispanic heritage into what Disney is. When Coco first came out a few years ago, I was just so excited because Coco is such a beautifully made movie. I love that it gives people an insight into the Mexican culture and the Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos, and it is such a beautiful movie. And I love, again, that we can celebrate being Hispanic through Disney, through movies. So I was so excited when I saw that Disney was coming out with Coco, and it definitely makes me proud to be Hispanic. And that's it, you guys. Definitely let me know in the comments down below what you thought about what I shared today. Let me know what kind of music you grew up listening to. Share some of your Christmas traditions with me. I would love to get to know each other a little bit more, so definitely leave me all those comments down below, and I'll be responding to everybody's comment as much as I can. And don't forget to check everybody's videos listed down below because everybody has some amazing stories to share so that we can all celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. And as usual, if you love the things that I talk about, definitely subscribe, comment, like, and hit that notification bell so that you can keep waking up with me. Bye! Adios!